I forgot to set the game audio, so it's completely silent! For fuck's sake. Right. Yeah, I found this video yesterday because Natch, the DM for the D&D series that's going to be starting next Monday, basically just pointed out that he was playing it, and he described it to me, and I thought, this is the exact game that I've been wanting to try for fucking ages, because From the Depths is arse and being run by a flippin' numpty. In my opinion, of course. I preferred it back when we still had all of these separate materials and, well, multiplayer actually fucking worked. So, yeah. Just got one thing to sort out quickly. I have 2 streams I need to do today because I'm a stupid twat who completely forgot about streaming yesterday, even though he had nothing to do. We'll probably be doing a Dark Souls stream. Oh, speaking of which, I've actually made some good progress on that. Let's see. I've had a tiny dabble with it, if it wasn't obvious, considering what's happened to the Yamato here. And yeah, got a campaign. It's got multiplayer, which is really interesting to me. I mean, no surprise there. And yeah, we're going to go into Korea, see what slice of fried gold this is going to be. Or rather, see if it's going to be a slice of fried gold. Select campaign experiences. Series of intentional, high-intensity fictional... They forgot to put the F in! Ooh, research! Ooh! And I get 1. I get 1! Correction, I don't get anything. I had to spend the first lot on that. Torpedoes. And that. First contact. I'm assuming that we're starting off with this ship that we saw. My hay fever's acting up. I'll get some hay fever tablets from that airport on Friday, which, by the way, not going to be streaming for rest of the, actually no, it'll be from the 17th to the 27th. No streams in that time. So yeah, the first Dungeons and Dragons 2 videos, actually, I think. Oh no, just be the one. Hello, pigeon! Oh no, the police! The police are after me. What? Oh shit! Horizontal for you and maintain heading below 80. Proceed to the waypoint at flank speed. Unfortunately, as far as I'm aware, there is no real aiming reticle. Save for this tiny bloody thing there. This is Zane, Commander of Recon Division Charlie. Intel update. Enemy formation in pursuit. I wasn't able to finish reading that. Enemy composition: 1 cruiser, 1 large destroyer, and 4 small destroyers. Contact imminent. All units prepare for combat. Charlie 1 out. Feed torpedo flotilla. Righto, let's cross their T's. Oh shoot, I've got torpedoes. I don't know what that was, like in English-wise. Torpedoes. No, not torpedoes. I have my heavy bubbles. Heavy bubbles. Oh shoot, we got flipping planes we can launch. Or at least we would. Penned. You know, let's get a bit closer in. British, if you don't mind. Oh, torpedo's been taken out. Hang on, is that one of ours in front? I have no doubt that's going to be nice. Oh, we've lost one. Oh no, they've lost one, correction. Oh, Jesus. I got completely shredded. If that reduces the smoke. Oh, we've lost one. I think I need to spam the button. I can't just hold it, unfortunately. I just shot at our man. Whoopsie! My biggest contribution so far? Being a turncoat. And unlike the Left 4 Dead stream, it wasn't on purpose. There we go, I managed to take out one of them. Perfect. Well, maybe if you didn't just charge in like a half-wit, wouldn't be dying currently. Yeah, that was way too far behind. Well, nothing got hit badly then. Am I just not being fired upon at the moment or some shite? I don't think I've been hit once yet. Oh, I think I'm about to eat my words. Hard support! Little shit. Shoot it! No, did we pay a heavy price, you half-wits? We've lost like 4 ships. Purchase license Nemson. Oh my word, you can purchase your own. I don't know why, but that didn't dawn on me that we'd be able to use our own ships in game. Can I afford any of these? No. Swedish. All of which seem to be either. Oh no, we have some Sweden guns. I was about to say it looks more like bloody. Huh? Oh yes, I do remember him flipping Nax mentioning the fact that there are fucking those. On to the next point. To go Vanguard made enemy cruisers. The battle is ongoing. One of our battle cruisers has sustained damage and has been forced to withdraw. She was spotted. Hunter, kill a group of cruisers and destroyers is in pursuit. Acting as the broadcaster's SOS. Can't afford to lose a capital ship. Depart immediately and coordinate with allies to rescue our comrades. Clear a path, reach the rendezvous. One more rescue flotilla. Head full. Those. It is young gun. blinking red light slowly. If you have capacity, engage them. It counts towards your merit. If you can eliminate them all without delaying the primary objective, I put in that special award for you. Whether the Omaha class I assigned you is barely fast enough to reach one of you, even a Clemson is pushing it. If you intend to take this challenge, I hope you prepared a suitable ship. Of course, sir. I mounted jet engines to the damn thing. Why are you at me already, you twat? I have no chance of being able to fucking hit you. Game, I'm telling you to fire. Oh, so now it's... Okay, what do you mean I've lost an engine already? Love being able to fucking see. There we go. I can't tell where the fucking shots are going!
Said sort of a weird F-117 / F-111 looking flying wing guy. But knowing this game, it's probably some obscure real world rejected F-117 precursor / prototype. Considering the X-34 is in this game.
It's with us, it seems. Yeah, game, if you're going to implement a combat system, you should probably give it more flipping aim interaction than a fucking dot in the middle of your screen! There we go, I finally managed to hit the prick. Also, you're definitely going to want to implement some form of flipping tracking. You're not constantly having to flipping make corrections and constantly missing because I'm shit at them. Shoot. Oh, well that's just me dead now, isn't it? Mission failed. Yeah, I wonder fucking why! Oh, thank you again for not telling me at all. Fucking look that up. Oh, those are AA guns. Is that where I need to aim? Okay, I take everything back what I just complained about. Just the fact you didn't tell me what the fucking button was. Oh, my secondary gun's now firing on it. Oh shit, they are. There we go, that's more like it. It'd be nice to know if it'd be nice if I had a health thing other than the armament propulsion and protection systems. There's clearly a secondary health thing that takes priority over bloody... Oh! Yeah. Seriously think that was going to be able to hit me? Also, I saw that. Also, once I get back, I'll be starting a series on Pastorio mod for Factorio, because I've managed to actually finish the game yesterday. Finally, after 7 years. And goodbye. Oh, no, he's not dead. There you go. Oh no, there's health right there. I'm in fact off of my head. Another hostile in range. okay, we're pretty much correct. It's just a bit too much in terms of spread. Looks of it. Oh no, Vid's talking about nuclear option, not this. We'll probably be doing a stream on some point in this week. Well, might see if she wants to do it Thursday. You mind giving these twats a bit of the good old broadside, huh? Oh my, what they actually are. Let the batteries fire as they bear. Fire as they bear! I'm firing? Game? I just told my guns to fire and none of them did! Oh, because we... You fucking ruined it, game. Why? Wanted to broadside the twat. Heavy cruiser originating from Earth featuring 6 8-inch guns as primary on numerous defense contracts. Struggles to gain advantage in direct engagements with the heavy gun platform. Sorry. Let's just do an upgrade, seeing as that'll make it slightly cheaper. Oh, did I again? Oh, I got more money than I lost. Alright. And it kept the name of the... By the late Emperor, you actually came. I am Colonel Rigdman.
E. Replied to K. Maybe dot. Okay.
Limping southeast, they take knots, but we can we'll never outrun them. The enemy's closer. Understood, we'll approach you from the west. Watch for your recognition signs. Oh Jesus, that is just an armada. Oh my word, I am fast. too far. Oh, I was targeting gone. Direct hits. Goodbye, buddy. Oh, there you go. Why the fuck am I focusing on my ally? Did I just... Done it again.
E replied to E, as a reminder. The X-34 is basically the slightly smaller prototype of the F-35 to make sure this whole swivel engine VTOL thing actually works in practice.
Ooh, that was a good hit. Whoever did that. Okay, the battle cruiser should be fine now. Oi! Leave my boy alone, you arsehole! Oh, I just missed. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, was I being told that I was about to hit my own flipping allies' torpedoes? I don't know what that noise was. What are you doing, you half-wits? Did you not see what I'm doing? Oh my god, I can't.
Said the Harrier is cool as hell, Cold War era tech, and it's a genius concept, but frankly it's kind of a piece of shit practically speaking. Unfortunately, it's kind of asterisk doesn't actually work as.
Way to shit on one of my favourite aircraft, really. Blow up the command deck!
E said the reason I'm pointing that out is because, since technology has advanced basically, the X-34 kind of proved it was now possible to do VTOL a bit different and not have as much of the
shoot, it actually showed you how best to go about it as well. Nice. Oh, they are a fan of turret toss, are they? Oh my lord, I've just noticed how little damage I've taken this mission so far. Oh dear, I think I'm taking all of their shit now. Can we just launch the fucking torpedoes, for fuck's sake? Why aren't the front turrets firing? Hello? Oh no! Finally, took you long enough to decide to start shooting again, you twats.
Said the naval art hub gives me PTSD of microtransactions lock game, you know what I am referring to, and also, asterisk well actually good games, like Assassin's Creed Black Flag, asterisk. Said there is something comedic about the idea of 18th century naval broadsides in a World War II destroyer. Said also I didn't know you had Discord audio on, I wasn't watching the stream yet so I was just waffling on in the background about Nuclear Onion.
Yeah, I've stopped turning it off just because I keep on forgetting to turn it back on again. Okay, go for those for now. I mean, those were more expensive. Feck it. Let's see if they were smart and made it so we can only use weapons we've unlocked so far. And the game's frozen.
He said that is extremely fair, but then he'll decide to message you randomly about hot tactical bombers in your area in the middle of some unrelated stream, I bet.
Which is not the end of the world.
He said, and you'll say a funny British word and then turn it off and forget about it again. He said, is that Italy? Italy boat mentioned, Italy mentioned.
What?
He said Italy spotted.
So then, George, how do I use this
He
vertex?
said, oh, just 30 seconds ago or so you were looking at a ready marina boat.
Also, apparently, according to Nax, the symmetry mode is broken currently, so that's good. I am going to craft something vaguely boat.
He said, fun fact, Italy, their tanks are hot garbage as we know.
Yeah.
Boats on the other hand, the Adriatic fleet was small but actually could fuck up your day.
Why on earth would I need a hollow round cube unless I was going to try
Said
and
they
make
have very much a
gold
quality
machine.
over quantity type situation, sort of the opposite problem as the British.
British ships were bad, were they? But just really common?
He said they weren't a global empire so they didn't need a huge navy, but they did have a really well-equipped medium-sized navy.
Alright, this
He
is going to
said,
look
well,
very
the British
stupid.
issue was they had a lot of ships that were kind of just trash thrown together.
But the reason it's going to look trash is because it's going to be reminiscent of the designs from my faction that I was working on in From the Depths. With Vid. So these aren't ships built by a modern navy, as the ice cream man's coming here. It's a
He
cloudy
said, and the British
day,
had
you
good training
twit!
and officers, but just really outdated equipment and really old busted ass boats because...
Why would we need anything else? No, that's not what I wanted. No, I wanted... Okay, the lack of music here is a bit disappointing. What the fuck?
E said I think leading up to World War I the British Navy was like mostly up to date, but they really didn't update a lot of their designs leading up to World War II.
Yeah, it really was a bit too cocky, the British. Ah, we won't need anything special for this upcoming war!
E said up until that point, like during the Dreadnought race, they were pretty on par with other peer navies.
Oh yes, the Dreadnought effect. Building kind of reminds me of Avorion, to be honest. So far. I think that's mainly just due to a slight bit of jank.
E said anyways, point aside, yeah, the Italian had fewer ships, but like they had a small handful of really dangerous small battleships and destroyers in the Adriatic defense fleet. E said here I am noticing a distinct lack of curves. E said worryingly.
Have a little faith. It'll float at the very least. Going to be designing something reminiscent of the Pittern, if you remember that vid. Except bigger.
E said I thought this game would have an editor more like Sprocket, which had our vector points.
It does seem to have vector points, I just can't figure out how to get them to fucking work.
E said how are one supposed to make a boat-shaped boat if hypothetically you wanted to? With no splins. E said oh.
Okay, there's no drag box.
E said here I guess you have to merge the faces once you have blocks placed.
Oh no, it might just be I need to use this hull instead. Or not. I don't know. Also, the lack of music is actually going to give me an aneurysm,
E
so...
said this is gonna end up looking like that cursed Soviet Circle battleship.
No! It's going to be a lot longer than that, vid. Don't worry.
E said was that just a block again, but bigger.
Yep, it was.
E said also why did Discord say asterisk randomly?
Oh, that's because it does that every single time you use an asterisk for that special text you like to use. do this thing every single time I want to use this fucking software. I got the fucking food
said kind of like that space engineer's building technique. Mixing. Said I didn't though.
I don't know then.
Said for some reason it's using asterisk instead of ellipses.
Just kept on repeating the same track.
Said let's win, let's win. Said I have some sort of brain rot syndrome from Fuck Shit Galactic and Dig a Hole, and other songs that Key has made up words to.
Sorry.
Said so every kind of medieval tavern music just sounds like dwarf music to me now.
I don't know if you fully heard that, but... Let's just make sure that was heard, quickly. Because I can find the fucking...
Said so every kind of medieval tavern music just sounds like dwarf music to me now. Said I'm just waiting for you to randomly say workers of the mine rejoice.
I'm pretty certain that was something Burroughs said, Vic.
Said
not
dig,
me.
dig, my voice.
Oh my flipping word, why am I so bad at using these bloody things? There we go, Jesus. Folks. Fucking hell. Never use words, please. It's your only job.
Said that other song you always sing I always mishear the words as knives are cool and I'm a fool. Said well, sang, like 2 years ago.
Knives are cool and nice, huh? What? I'm trying to think of any song I would have that would even have what lyrics even slightly like that. And I got no clue. I wonder how well ramming is modelled in this game. I doubt we'll ever find out.
Said it's some downbeat song that you always used to slur or yodel or something the words to. Said like if you took the words to the song and you distorted them and slowed them down like a YouTube coup. Said you literally sang that song like a human soundboard.
Oh, all of a sudden I think you know. I know which one you're referring to. Heave ho for rock and stone.
He said now this is just giving me PTSD of like old Tom and Ben Warhammer streams, where they used some whack-ass music.
Hey, I paid for the fucking Sea of Thieves playlist. I'm going to bloody use it for any flipping thing that seems even remotely appropriate. Okay, let's see if... Oh no, you can only select... Okay, no, Daz, what on fucking earth is the point of this select tool? You can only select one piece each!
He said nope, that's dwarf. That's the one where I think you're saying heave ho for rock and stone. By they cool or be they old?
Also, I think I finally managed to come up with a reasoning for why their skulls are like this, because the area that the local smithy resides in is quite swampy, so they decided to have something which can just cut through the mud easily. That's also the reason they have airboats for their smaller ships as well. Or most of their ships are airboats, rather.
He said I think ironically that other song I always remember you singing wasn't dwarf related. He said I was gonna say they abandoned, like a barrel. He said and they didn't want to have as much weight as an ironclad hull. He said so they had mostly wood with only metal reinforcement at points, maybe to protect against running around in the shallow littoral waters, yeah.
I suppose that makes more sense than what I came up with, yeah. Classic Viz coming up with better ideas than me whenever she can.
He said shallow draft also makes sense for that reason. He said that's usually a freshwater and whitewater navy type thing, but not for deep sea navy.
I wonder how difficult it's going to be for me to actually put wooden textures on this.
He said so yeah, that implies they are probably mostly for local defense.
I don't know why, but I really want to have it taper inward after this point. Just call it the bullhead, also called bulkhead rather. Quite literally. Okay, we'll do another one. Set of bands and then we'll paper it inward. Going to be hilarious if this thing turns out to actually be tiny. I'm guessing that this is a good way to determine whether or not this game's worth you buying it at some point as well, Vid.
E said Sea of Thieves is a neat idea, it's just kinda live servicey, battle royale, and Microsoft slopish.
Yeah, Laserpig did a great video, I think, on why it's bad. Unless you don't like Laserpig, so I'm certain you won't look at it. But you got basically the same points that you pointed out, just, yeah. I still like it though.
E said if only his taste in video games matched his knowledge of geopolitics. E said yep.
What's wrong with this tasting geopolitics again? I can't tell. He seems to be against the Russian-Ukraine war. Seems to be giving some stuff to him. Is that what he's about?
E said he must be one of those broken clock is right twice a day communists.
No, he actively hates the tank keys. Funny word, tanky. Carpal tunnel from clicking this. Why is there not just a fill button?
Said is that supposed to mean the Reds? E said because it just makes me think of tanker, which could describe every country. said because every country has tank crews.
I need a drink. How goes the paint tool then? Why, there's no text
Said I
in this
didn't
one.
know that. Well, from what videos of his I tolerated, he always came across as a very pretentious Redditor.
No, he actively hates Reddit for memory serves.
Said who is a Russophobe, and would gladly welcome socialist-style government as long as it's the kind approved by the European Union.
Can't say anything on that. Oh, you key, you bird. That's a flipping tapering outward bit. That's not a band.
Said he loves communism as long as it's the, quote, correct, Brussels-approved communism. Said also his tank discussions kind of miss a lot of the nuances of things and just tends to fall into a lot of myths and stereotypes, especially the World War II slop.
You see his video on the A10?
Said speaking of which I actually have a funny thing to say about Soviet tanks. All this honestly applies to World War II and Cold War tech as a whole, which is...
I've got a very specific word for Soviet tanks, and you're the one who gave me the idea.
Said Soviet science succeeded in spite of Soviet government, not because of it. Said like, basically a lot of the Soviet achievements were attributable to single genius people somehow managing to succeed despite living in communism, basically. Said despite the nepotism and corruption and political prosecution.
I don't know why, but I'm half expecting one of the devs to just pop into my stream and say, "You're doing it all wrong, that ship don't look right at all."
said the Soviet Design Bureau style of research and development has its strengths and weaknesses, although in some cases where the gamble paid off, it really paid off. He said whenever like one genius team of engineers got basically unlimited government funding to make something utterly insane. He said because they had the right connections and the oversight committee wasn't really breathing down their necks too hard.
Any ideas for the name of this vid so far? Or are you going to let it pad out a little bit more first?
He said either because they sweet-talked Stalin, or because like the bureaucrats literally forgot they existed because the paperwork got lost. He said so nobody in Soviet government knew they were working on it until it was done.
I'm just kind of disappointed that there aren't any theme panels in this game at the moment. Oh well, we can only hope and pray that they decide to go into meme-worthiness of the superior Steam paddle.
He said like oh wait we were paying for this project. Oh I guess it's cool we have that now.
I don't know who was working on the soundtrack for this for the Thief, by the way, but thank you. Just thank you. Especially on the warpath, which I think this has in it. It's just a masterpiece if you ask me. Oh, there's somebody at the door, and I'm not gonna go and get it, because it's not my fucking job.
He said the music is 400x louder than your mic by the way.
What do you mean it's louder than my microphone? It's at 50%!
He said the block placement seems, much like most mouse-based games, kinda monotonous.
And indeed it is.
He said well now that the music is in a quiet bit. He said see honestly the From the Depths did one thing well which is fast repeatable tile placement.
Correct. And the fill button!
He said I wish you could just drag lines of long blocks, or squares, like what I've seen of Stormworks. That game has its own editor glaring flaws.
Every editor
He
has its
said
own
but it did
flaws.
have some more quality of life.
Oh, apparently, if you know who Fat Electrician is, apparently he has his own energy drink company. And apparently it's something that'll just knock your socks right off. I don't want my fucking... I don't want your Monster energy drink. I want this energy
He said
drink
like
you
making a
made by
basic ass shape like this
Murphy
should
Man.
take 2 seconds to fill the center. He said yeah they branched out from doing shirts.
need to ask Natch what it's called again, because I'm actually quite curious to see what the pricing's like, and to see if they deliver to England.
He said I think it's actually one of his friend's companies, it's Echelon right. He said I think Eli started it.
I can't remember the name of it, all I remember is it's got a ton of caffeine alternatives in it as well as caffeine.
He said I think proceeds go to veterans or something.
Oh, that's nice. You get to make something like that in England. God knows our veterans aren't being taken care of by the fucking government. You know, their employer. What are we paying you for? Get more immigrants into your country. No, you half-wits! What do you mean you don't want to have your neck slit in the middle of the street just because you decide to eat a bagel sandwich? Bagel sandwich. Bacon sandwich.
He said I like how the music is automatically censoring whatever thing you're waffling on about. He said your voice is very similar to the frequency rate of the trumpets. He said so they kind of drown each other out. He said a very bugle voice.
I'm checking this stream at the moment. That's why I'm not doing anything. And that's why the music... I'm starting to think you're a tad bit tone deaf, because I can hear myself clearly, Vid. Okay, no, never mind, now I
said
hear
while
it.
the music is playing too. Or maybe it's, wait, it's not Discord. He said because in watching the stream we're not on Discord.
Right, I've changed the audio now. Thank you for pointing that out, Vid. It'd be nice if there were people actually watching this stream who would actually comment that, but the dreams of somebody who actually has talent. Going to be hilarious if it turns out I've been building this the wrong way around. Are you fucking kidding me? Please tell me I can rotate the entire thing. What the fuck? Fuck me, that startled the shit out of me! Plane?
Said youtube.com.
I don't know who's working on the soundtrack for this. Okay, no, I don't really hear that yet. Please tell me there's a way for me to turn this around. Ah! By pressing the button, the camera will focus on the part which has the biggest chord. This singular fucking thing here, apparently. Well, for making this the long way around, and now it would appear that I
Said
can't.
TLDR, Discord is twice as loud as music, and music is twice as loud as you. More or less.
Well, Discord is at that maximum volume just because otherwise you're not hearable because TTS is shit. That's too quiet. Fucking selected that to on. Oh, thank God for that. I don't know why, but that felt really weird. Oh, that's nicer. Okay, let's get rid of this plane. Enable mirror mode. Which apparently doesn't really work. And yeah, it would appear that's the case. Huh? Okay, yeah, mirror mode is a little bit broken. Oh well, on the plus side, this thing's facing the right fucking direction now. Oh yeah, just put the camera directly inside of it, why don't you, game?
Said him a minute behind since I had to rewind to clip that funny bit of audio. Said caught up now.
Now then, just to do this.
E said so far I am not impressed with the builder, needless to say. Reminds me of another game that's like this but $7. Shipcrafter. E said I think it has fewer features to be fair but. E said I expected maybe more detailed controls here.
So then, will it be a pass on your end, or are you going to give it a little bit more time to stew? Or you make your mind up on it? I'm going to look up and see if there's a fill button.
E said dunno. Depends if you'll do more streams trying to finish this, because I doubt at this rate you will be done by the end of today.
I think I'll have a go at it. I'd like to at least get one new ship designed for the bloody Oaken Smithy. Yeah, apparently there isn't a fill button yet. One thing I do like about the
said
game...
out of curiosity you should just load a default design last thing before you end stream, and see how they did more fine-tuned blocks.
I've already had a quick look at the Yamato. It did seem that they used a vector thing, which I just can't figure out currently.
E said and apparently symmetry is temporarily broken, somehow.
God, I wish there was a way to set it so that the grid was own. Oh, that's so much better. Why did I not think to do that first?
E said which seems like a glaring bug, but what do I know?
I think it's just a bug at the moment. The question is, do I need to worry about bulkheads and whatnot, or is that just something that the game doesn't take into account? I'm going to pray that it's the latter.
E said blood, ain't no way, I am placing all 30,000 cubic meters of displacement. E said one at a time.
There we go, that's the very bottom of the hull finished. Again, you really should allow us to just shift click or tab. No, the tab one's that one. Yeah, it is shift click. And just select all of them at once. You're real. Excuse me, where did my throat go then?
E said like a 3D printer, now you just have to do the other rest of the layers of the boat.
Joyous day.
E. Said how to draw an owl. Step 1. Draw 2 circles. Step 2. Draw the rest of the owl.
Knew you were going to say that.
E. Said if you've seen that meme.
Yep. How to draw a cabbage. Step 1. Draw a rose. Step 2. Paint it red. Come on, you bold young thoughtless men, come on and take by me, and never leave your happy homes to sail the raging sea. For I have ploughed the raging mains this 20 years or more, but now I've turned a draft staff upon my native shore. By raging storms and tempests, for at 3 times I've been, and many a bloody battle upon the seas I've seen. I've seen the cannon's glaring flash, I've heard its thunderous roar, but now I've turned a draft staff upon my shore. Come pity gentle strangers, a luckless British tar, in your defence he may yet hurl the thunderbolt of war. Lend some kind assistance, and heaven will bless your store. Now I've turned the draft to starve upon my native shore. This looks stupid, or do you think I should keep going with this? Because I could have an iron band going through once those 2 sections mesh. Bully in the alley, bully in the alley. Well, the guns seem, well, most of the bigger guns seem to have internal sections.
Said so you may need to click in more blocks. Well, I mean, otherwise it'll be massively under tonnage. What have I done here? Okay, it looked wrong for a moment. Nope, it's fine.
you not know? Instead, we're going to... Excuse me. Start making it a bit shallower now. There we go. Hang on, how on fucking earth has my horsepower gone up? I'm just building hull at the moment, dickhead. The old man ignore, and those who land upon the shore best ride to those who they adore. Just ask the souls who came before. Those poor forgotten sailors. I wonder if she floats. He builds his nasty looking. Don't talk shit about my ship, you little bastard. What's wrong with you? Yep, she doing flat flute. Enable and click the button above to start it. How doth I enable this fucking thing? Beckett. Let's see how long this lasts. Is this the exact same fucking... That's spotter aircraft. How doth that helpeth? Like just a padding for this wave? Come on then, dickheads. Drop your bums on me. I'm not afraid of you.
E, said accuracy probably.
Fair enough. I haven't even been hit. What do you mean wave 2's already begun? Okay then. Bombardment inbound. Or not. Oh well, enough twatting around. Back to the dock. Did I use the wrong bloody piece of punctuation then? I think I did. This ship is going to be very similar to a British ship. I don't know what the name of it is, but it's got like 5 separate turrets on it, and they thought that if it fired all 5 guns at once, it would break itself apart. Which sounds hilarious. Nice, and the fat electrician did a video unique.
E, said the Nell Sussy. E, said oops all turret.
Apparently I watched that video once. Why would a ship need a bloody... Unless, of course, they've decided to introduce some form of... thing. Submarine warfare. That's a radar? Looks like a horn the fucking mascot would use. Awooga!
E, said ah yes, we would a ship needer.
Oh, I do like it. Nice
E,
amount of...
said and there mostly definitely would be a thing.
Need to blush my nose. Need to blow my nose. Okay, good. There is in fact only the stuff we have access to right off of the bat. Onto it.
He said, I think, you know how telescopes are like big tubes. Well, it's like the radio equivalent of that.
Fair enough. Okay, I think one more layer, then we'll do the flooring. That'll hopefully mean that these all combine up and give us a nice ring of steel. I think we'll worry about the main hull today, and then maybe do another stream on this tomorrow, where we do all of the flashy bits and all the technomabobs.
He said the research system seems a little quirked up, and I'm not sure.
Well, so research system, they're pretty much all the same, save for how you get the actual point with which to do the research.
He said hopefully 100% completion doesn't require fighting the aircraft carrier Enterprise, using a 17th century ship of the line. He said bro is finishing, no ships, in this game I am calling it. He said sorry you haven't unlocked bullets yet.
Stop playing the same track
He
twice!
said you must kill HMS Warspite first. He said I think there is submarines by the way, but don't quote me on that, it might just be illusory.
Oh no, it's just dawned on me I'm doing this incorrectly. I was in fact correcting, checking to see if there was anywhere else for me to put the diagonal pieces.
He said, for some reason I am just reminded of you making fun of the marine ships in Shogun, the ones that literally just look like Roman ships mixed with the World War II landing craft. He said the beaches of Normandy, but it's 5 centuries too early. He said, yeah, the big warships that are just big squares with gates on the front.
Yeah, those ones. No, you're not. Let's get rid of these. A bit more pointy. Needs a bit more pointy. Well, if you want to try and quote the dictator, but I've forgotten the bloody line. Actually blamed because he was too humane. There we go. Lovely. Now for another filling session. Holy shit. I am pogging out of my mind. I think for the front, I'm going to have something similar to the HMS Dreadnought with 3 turrets. Except with 1 more in the further front. playing the same fucking track over and over again, you twat! Think about there. Let's grab a gun. Okay then, this ship is a lot bigger than I had anticipated, because those are 203 millimeters. Oh, bother. Look at the fucking Lewis! Why is there one over there? The fuck? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, this is the exact same gun that the, well, at the very least, it looks very similar to the gun that was used on the Dreadnought. Might actually be this one now that I think about it. Oh, it's too far forward. Okay, looks like that's the minimum distance we want. Wonder how this floats now. The SAK, otherwise known as the ugliest fucking turret I think I've seen so far. Is that turning with the actual gun? Okay, no, I can't really tell actually. Oh dear, I think I've just gone and taken out... Oh no! Mary Poppins' coffin has not been blown to smithereens. Combing? I don't know why that word just tickled me. Okay, let's see how... Guessing I just need to have in one of these and then propeller. Or perhaps 50. This is how we do things in From the Depths land, lads. What do you mean we're not gonna have enough control? I don't fucking care. I've got one word for you. Speed! What's it high up? Yes, your attempt to move are very well and good, but you see, you're too buoyant at the moment, so none of your propellers are able to hit the water.
E said I just got back in time to see propellers.
Speed. I don't know why, but this really feels like it should in fact be an aircraft carrier for some reason. I hit the wrong button. Did I just lose, like, half an hour's worth of progress? Or did the developers add in a failsafe and there is in fact an autosave? Please, Jesus!
E said it sort of does look like a weird helicopter carrier.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Well, to be honest, I guess I might as well call it a day now, since we have completed what we said we were going to do, which is the general hull. Let's see what did into. Only got a beam of 57 meters. Isn't that quite thin for a ship?
E said boat spotted.
Yes, anyway, I'm going to call it a day now, I think. Cheers for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. Actually, no, I'll be back later for something. Probably Team Fortress 2, assuming Athens decide to stream that. Oh yeah, I got distracted by the fucking in-game music then. What the fuck's that jingle? Anyway, goodbye.